Right, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is just like a quick little update video really. I've had a couple of people inquire about the ferret kits that I took on back in, I think it was August. Had a couple of inquiries about them, how they're doing, and could I do an update. So I thought I'd do this little video today. Yeah, so I got these back in August. We're now in what? Nearly November now. It's November tomorrow. Well, you'll see for yourselves, they got big. I have had them out a couple of times, and yeah, they're doing all right, as you'd expect from young ferrets. You know, they're not brilliant straight away. You can probably see them there in the background, messing around in the shavings. I've just cleaned them out. So yeah, they're pretty good, but we got them well handled now, and we've managed to squash the nipping, which is something you want to do before you start working them. There's nothing worse than a ferret that nips. There's also, you know, you want to get them accustomed to you, so when you go out, you're not chasing a ferret up and down a hedge, which is very frustrating. But yeah, I'll get them out and I'll show you them. Couple of nice big hobs there. Actually got a bit fat, to be honest. I think I've probably been overfeeding them. They do enjoy their grub, as you can see. Lovely big healthy strong hobs, but I do like hobs that are quite big. You choking? I do like hobs that are quite big, because some of the warrens here, or a lot of the warrens I do have, are quite big warrens. Some of them go quite deep, and the rabbits can be a bugger to shift. So I find these big hobs shift the stubborn rabbits quite well. But yeah, as you can see, they're pretty. I mean, one's quite wriggly. I'm going to put this one back. Yeah, as you can see, they're quite nice to handle. You know, they're not trying to bite me or nip me. And that's just through me coming out here daily and giving them a little hold and a scratch, and yeah, they've become quite nice little ferrets. But as I said, I had these out a couple of times now, and I didn't expect much from their first or second time out. You know, I had them out with the other hobs, with the more experienced hobs, and they'll find their way with the other hobs. They'll follow the other hobs down. I'm out again this Sunday, so I'm probably going to take them out with me. We are doing quite a big warren, or planning on doing a big warren. That's really just opened up to us. This particular place has been cleared. Well, it was cleared last year, and what are you doing? And yeah, so the field that this warren is in was just like scrubby hedges and box hedges and stuff like that. But because this particular place is actually supposed to be a proper chalk grassland habitat, they got a team in to clear it, and it's made this warren that we didn't really know was there. You know, we can see it now, so we're going to give it a go. I should be able to film that, because there's, as I said, they've cleared it, there's no cover, and I should be able to give these guys a good go on Sunday as well, alongside a couple of experienced hobs. So, but as you can see, they're quite playful, and you know, they like to explore and climb all over you. So, but yeah, in a nice, friendly, non-nippy way now, which is a lot easier to handle. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you this little update, and yeah, big old ferret, eh? But no, I'm glad they're well handled now, because a ferret this size, you don't really want to be taking a nip off one of these boys now. That would hurt. But now they're sort of like big babies, really, which is how I like my ferrets to be. You know, it's not just me that has to handle them on a day's ferret, and when we've got a couple of people out, you know, everyone's picking up ferrets as they see them, and You know, there's nothing worse than getting bitten by one of these guys. It does hurt. And also the dogs, you know, we get them used to the dogs and from a young age, and us. And yeah, just get them nicely handled. And what I found was when I had them out, you know, they've got no issue with me putting locator collars on. You know, for the first couple of times they can be a bit crappy with the collars, but these guys seem to take it in their stride. And yeah, so I'm happy with them. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a little update on them, since a couple of people asked. I knew they were going to turn out big hobs, but I quite like that, you know, big strong hob that'll shift stubborn rabbits. That's what we like. But yeah, hello mate. Yeah, so I haven't really been out too much recently. It's been warm, really warm here and mild. Some days we're still having like 16, 17 degrees. And the cover just really hasn't died back yet. So it really has been a nightmare. A couple of weeks ago we done a hedge, and that's when I took these guys, but the nettles and the brambles were so, you know, thick that you could hear the rabbits bolt. You just couldn't see it. Even the dogs couldn't get on them, so we really struggled. And I didn't film. There was no point. It would have just been the camera pointing at brambles and stingers all day long. You wouldn't have seen anything. But I was out last Sunday on an invite. We done a couple open warrens. If you've not seen the video, look back and you'll see it. And like I say, I will film this this weekend, so I should have another video with you Sunday evening / Monday. Depends how much footage I get and how much editing it needs, but you know, stay tuned for that. If you are new to the channel and you are interested or fascinated by these guys, look back. I've got videos, plenty of videos on ferrets and how to keep them and handle them, and you know, all that good stuff. If you're into ferreting or working dogs, loads of videos on there. So you know, if you're new, hit subscribe, give the videos a thumbs up, because that always helps. And if you're a regular viewer, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more from these little guys. We'll be seeing you soon. Cheers.